officially, the spring releases are over. We're now getting into the summer beauty, fashion, bags, all that good stuff. So I'm going to take today as an opportunity to speed review all the products that I have reviewed, discussed, talked about over the last 3 months. Speed reviews mean that I'm not going to go in depth on any one product. I'm just going to be like, okay, here's the product, here's whether I liked it or not, here's if it's still available, and then moving on to the next thing. If you're looking for detailed reviews, analysis of any one of these products, you can see all of the videos I've recorded over the last couple of months, or of course you can DM me, or if you're a member, you can get me on Discord. So let's just go ahead and dive in. So I have beauty products, and then I have like fashion, wellness, and everything else. I'm gonna do all the beauty first, and then everything that's just not beauty, I'll have at the end. All right, here we go. Now I've done this alphabetically because that was the only way I could figure out how to do it. So it's gonna be alphabetically by product, so sometimes it'll be a little off, but it'll be close. All right, so let's start with Armani. Armani Beauty. Armani came out with their new Luminous Silk foundation, their liquid foundation. I did a video where I reviewed it. I don't think it's as good as the older one. I have very, very dry skin, so maybe that's why. I would say that it's not a bad formula. I think it looks nice, but the colors are weird for me, and I like the way it was before. If you have very oily skin, maybe you'll prefer this one better. It is available in stores, and I think it will be available in, you know, however many shades it's available in for the Sephora sale that's coming up April 10th. Aveda. Aveda has sent me, or Aveda, I think it's Aveda, but they have sent me a couple of products, hair care products over the last couple months, and their Firm Hold hairspray and their root lifting products are really, really good. I like the Aveda products because when I'm spraying stuff or like pumping stuff around my face, especially if it's an aerosol, I have so many allergies and problems with my sinuses that anything that's very heavily perfumed or has like certain, it really bothers me. So the Aveda products work great. They work really well in my hair. I think they give a great hold, but you can still move your hair around, and they don't bother me. Like, they're not irritating at all. So I would strongly recommend it's called Control Force Firm Hold Hairspray. It's very long, but again, that's one of the reasons I really like that product. I think it works very well for me. Bare Minerals. I've talked about Bare Minerals since I started the channel. Bare Minerals has been around a long time. It is a great brand for those of you out there who are looking for something that is that kind of no makeup look, but it's a great brand. It has good quality. It's generally good for people who have more mature skin, and they have matte products, they have dewy products across the board. I do think it's a brand that kind of goes a little bit overlooked. This year I tried the Bare Minerals Luminous Hydrating Skin Tint Stick, and I'm wearing it today. This is one of my new favorite products. If you are somebody who has dry skin and you're looking for something that's very hydrating and looks dewy on, this is a great product. I'm actually wearing this in 1.5 Birch. The 0 or 01 or whatever it is in Opal I can also wear, but I think I like the 1.5 a little bit more. I need to play around with it, but I think my skin is pink on my face and a little bit warmer, more neutral everywhere else because of the rosacea. So I actually think the 1.5 works, but either way, the product is phenomenally good. I highly recommend it. That is at Sephora, so you can pick that up there. Blue Lagoon Skincare has actually renamed. They are now Blue Lagoon Skin Science. I highly recommend their products. I think they're extremely good, especially their masks. Their algae mask is one of my favorites. I've talked about it a lot, but I will do a more in-depth video. I think I have all the masks. I'm not absolutely sure, but if I do, I will do a more in-depth video, like short or something, talking about them, but I would strongly recommend taking a look at that brand. I think it's really good quality ingredients, and I find them non-irritating. I've done a lot especially this past month, about barrier repair because I managed to mess up my skin barrier, and I'll tell you the products that did it. It has nothing to do, well, it has everything to do with the products, but it's really my skin. I mean, I got a little too excited about being able to use retinols, and I really just can't. Like, unless it's so infrequently that I don't know if it would really do any good. So I'm just gonna stick to the lasers, and you know, we're gonna be there. But anyway, so yes, the Blue Lagoon brand overall, the masks are excellent. BK Beauty. I don't know how many times I've said to you that BK Beauty brushes are phenomenally good. And the BK Beauty brushes have been on sale at Amazon. They've been on sale at Ulta. They've been on sale, I think they're at Nordstrom now, wherever you can find them. BK Beauty brushes are excellent. They are quality brushes, extremely well made, very soft, non-irritating. My favorite ones are the ones from Angie Hot and Flashy. Burberry. I tried out the new Burberry blushes, eyeshadow, mascara, lip products, and I did a detailed video on all of them. Of all of them, I liked the Radiance Primer, which I think is really good, especially if you like a very subtle golden glow. I think it's really good, non-irritating, doesn't accentuate texture, feels comfortable on the skin, it is hydrating, and I think it's a reasonable price point for what it is. The mascara, the Beyond Volume mascara. Really good mascara if you like a wetter volumizing mascara. Again, decent price point. I think it's really good. Is it my favorite mascara? No, but it's a good mascara. So if you like the Burberry brand and you're interested in trying it, great. The Kisses Satin Lipsticks, they're very good lipsticks. The problem that I have with Burberry, and I've said this before, is that a lot of times there's nothing outstanding about it. Like you look at it and you're like, it's good. And it is. And the prices are decent, but the packaging isn't wow, and the brand isn't wow, and you know, the formulas aren't, so it's fine. it's good. The primer and the mascara would be the things that I would say stand out most. The next thing I would say is the blush. There's a blush, and I think it's in, I'll put the color. It is a really good blush. I've found that the blush formulas that have come out this year, especially in this first quarter, have been really, really good. So if you're looking to pick up anything from Burberry, I would say try the primer if you like sort of a gold luminescence subtle primer, and then I'd go with the blush. The mascara, like I said, I really like, but there's other mascaras I like out there, frankly, more, and they're about the same price. So the eyeshadows, they're fine, but they're very, you know, they're very middle of the road. Like, again, they're fine. And for people who are looking for a very subtle, very simple look, I think Burberry is a good way to go, especially if you can get them on sale. But for me, as somebody who plays with makeup all the time, it's kind of boring. Byredo. Byredo lipsticks, Byredo perfumes, Byredo palette. So the Vesuvius, whatever it is, palette, the oversized palette that we all were kind of waiting for. I think the formulas in those the 18 pans are phenomenally good. I think Byredo just hits it out of the park every single time they have those 18 pan palettes. But I think the color story isn't necessarily what anybody was looking for, at least this time. It's hard to gauge that though, right? From a brand's perspective, they don't know what everyone's gonna want in a year's time or 6 months' time or however long it takes to make all of these things. So I feel like, yes, they miscalculated on the color story. It's too warm, and I think they should have gone with grays and blues and greens, but they didn't, and no one asked me. And so I'd say the formula is excellent. If you can get it on sale, I think it still is actually around, where in other years, the 18 pan palettes sold out immediately. So that gives you an idea. The lipsticks from Byredo are really good. Their new lip balms are very good. I think the most impressive thing is the packaging. That's just me. Byredo perfumes. Thing about Byredo is they reformulated, rebottled some of their more intense fragrances, and Vanilla Antique, or Antique Vanilla, is one that actually I've been trying to pick up, and I just keep buying something else and then being like, well, I'll get this one later. It's a really good fragrance. It's heavier, it's more dense. But what I would say to you about Byredo is, if you don't like violet, I wouldn't lean you towards, I wouldn't push you towards Byredo. They tend to have violet in everything that they do. Not everything, but a lot. So unless you're a really big violet person, you know, Byredo might not be your thing, but they have very unique scents, a little bit more avant-garde than, say, a traditional line of perfumes. Chanel. I'm not going to go into depth about all the Chanel products that have come out, but I will give you an encapsulated overview. The Rouge Noir collection sold out immediately. The Denim collection sold out immediately. The Denim collection was at Nordstrom and Chanel boutiques. That was pretty much it. The Rouge Noir collection was at some other retailers, but again, more limited. Both collections, I think, were fantastic. I think all of the products in both collections were, quote, worth it, depending on what your thing is, like what you like most, whether you're a highlighter person or a blush person or a lipstick person. I'd say the Rouge Noir, my favorites were the single eyeshadows. I thought those were phenomenal, and the shades in there, I did buy backups of. I love them. Absolutely love them. When it comes to the denim collection, personally, I think the standout from there was the eyeliner, the Blue Twill. I think that shade is very unique. I don't think there's a lot out there like it, and I do have 3 of them. That is my take. The hand lotion with the little denim covering, that is going to be a item that people are going to pull out 10 years from now and go, oh, see what I have. It just is. It's going to be a thing. I've followed Chanel most of my life, so I can tell you right now, that's the thing that's going to be like pulled out and go for like $1,000 or something. If you didn't get it though, it's just a case. It's just a denim case. And the lotion underneath it, you know, that's in it is the same lotion that Chanel sells all the time. So, and there's more coming from Chanel. I think that you'll all be very, very interested in. They did come out with new lip liners, and they did come out with, new colors and new lip liners, and the cocoa lipsticks. I would tell you is, my understanding is that they are discontinuing some eyeshadow palettes and possibly changing the shades of some of the lip liners and lipsticks. So, and I don't have details. Like, I don't know which ones, I don't know which eyeshadow palettes are going away. You know, Chanel, they're not going to tell me. So if there's something from Chanel that you absolutely love in its current form, I'd get it now. Again, if you haven't watched me before, hi, my name is Jennifer. I was a makeup artist for Chanel half a lifetime ago, and here on my channel I do all things luxury. I would love it. I would love it. And I'm literally asking, go down and hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing, keeps everything here free, and it allows me to continue doing this work that I love so much and getting to talk to all of you. I am not going to come on and be like, you must buy this now. It's just not who I am. And like I said, if you've watched me before, you know that. However, what I try to balance is, like, when I was trying to tell everyone about the denim collection, I was like, if you want it, buy it now. Like, you really need to buy it now. I was saying that because I had been given no detail, but I have been given basically the indication that it was going to be so incredibly limited that you weren't going to be able to find it later. So, and then people, of course, still texted me like 2 weeks later going, do you know any place that has the, and I'm like, no, I tried to tell you. So that's what I'm trying to balance here. I'm not trying to get you guys to go out and buy stuff, but at the same time, it does seem like Chanel is reformulating shades and getting rid of certain color stories. Again, I don't know which. So if there's something you just use every day, that's what I mean. Buy another one. Chantecaille. Chantecaille came out with the Dawn and the Dusk trios, the Flamingo lip cheeks, which I think are very bright, very, very spring. Like, they are the brightest of bright shades. I don't really wear bright lipstick. It's not my thing. But if you're somebody who loves a bright lipstick and a bright, dewy, glossy lipstick, the lip cheeks are excellent. I've been using them for years. They also came out with the Blanc Peony Overnight Mask, which I do have. The thing about the Blanc Peony line, I did use that, and I used it religiously, the serum and the cream, for like a month. It bleaches your skin. Like, it bleaches it. So if you're somebody who has a lot of sun damage, dark spots that you want to get rid of, yeah, I absolutely think it's worth it. If you're like me and you're already really pale and you get lasers, or you just haven't gone out in the sun, like, I don't think I've been directly in the sun without SPF 50 or a hat. I really can't remember the last time. 20 years. You might find yourself looking paler and paler, and maybe that's not what you want. So, you know, just balance that when you decide on that line. I have not tried the overnight mask yet, but I do have it. Chantecaille will also have their Earth Day sale coming up this month of April. Well, actually, when this video goes up, it might be right before April, but you get the gist. April, there will be the Earth Day sale, so just keep that in mind. And then they have the summer sale coming up soon. Charlotte Tilbury's come up with a couple of things this year that we've talked about, and I talked about the contour wand because when I was talking about contours. What I would tell you though, the one thing that I really would consider buying, believe it or not, is this. This is the Pillow Talk Flawless Peach. There's a new one that I think is Rosewood. Then there was like a pink one. There's a peach one and a pink one. I have both. And I posted about it on Instagram because Michelle Wong and Sophia Sees Beauty and myself, we all did a video and we wore these around our necks as like a necklace because it was just kind of funny. They do look like Polly Pocket. The packaging is, in my view, childish, but the powder inside is exceptionally good. So I might pick up the new one in the rosewood. Like that's how, I mean, it's really good. I don't know why it's in a heart, but the point is, it's the best thing from Charlotte Tilbury I've seen in a very long time. So I would pick it up. CL has excellent foundations, tints, contour creams, contour sticks, and lip products. They all have like a good SPF 30. When I was out west in the fall last year, I used a lot of their products because they're creamy, dewy. They're kind of a Bare Minerals type of look, Jones Road-ish. Great for more mature skin. All of them have SPF and they all look really good. Christophe Robin. I've talked about that a lot lately because they sent me their sea scrub, scalp scrub, and I had it for a while before I used it because it looks like a body scrub. Like it's like salt. It looks like, you know, salt scrub, sugar scrub. And I was like, I'm not putting that on my hair. And then I don't know what my head was like itchy or something. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. That stuff is so good. It's like a reset for your scalp. It does feel like a body scrub until you put it down into your scalp and then just scrub. It feels like you had like a spa day for your scalp. It feels so good. And it turns into a cream really fast. And it sort of resets your scalp. It's an excellent product. Their mask is excellent. Their regular shampoo, I use as sort of a light shampoo, like as a second. I do 2 shampoos, so like the second shampoo. And their leave-in mist is good. So the whole line from Christophe Robin is phenomenally good. I spend a lot of money on my hair. So yes, I would strongly endorse them. They're extremely good brand. Clinique Moisture Surge. I have heard some people say that the new one is too jelly-like and it doesn't work. I don't feel like that at all. Now, I admit I hadn't used this product in a very long time since the first time I used it. So, I mean, maybe it's changed drastically. It's entirely possible. But I really like this. I think it feels great on the skin. It moisturizes, it sinks right in, and it's a great product under foundation because, you know, sometimes you put a moisturizer on and then you put the foundation on and it pills or it looks cakey. This one works great, especially for the summer. So I love that product. I also love all the Black Honey products from Clinique and their blush. It's really good. So if you're looking for something like clean beauty, and their eyeliners. I have one in the split blue color that is stunning. So I strongly recommend the Clinique products. Their mascara is good. Their eyeliners are good. Their blushes are great. The Black Honey line is like my favorite. I love the lip because it works on everybody. So I have Clinique is excellent. Counter products. I just got a new product from them. It's like their tinted moisturizer. I haven't tried it yet, but I've tried their Velvet Cream Bronzer and the Cream Blushes. Really good products for somebody who's looking for a clean beauty. I wouldn't say it's my favorite product, but it's a good product. And again, clean beauty is hard to find something that works well, in my opinion, that stays on your skin. That one's a good brand. Cyklar or Cyklar. Somebody needs to tell me how to pronounce it. I've heard it both ways. That is my favorite new cleansing balm. It's also my favorite new body oil in sandalwood and vanilla are my 2 favorites. I just got the rose one. Is it Rose Oud? I can't remember the name, but I haven't tried the rose one yet, but they are all at Sephora. And I'm telling you, buy the Cyklar, whatever they are, products at the Sephora sale. I will have Sephora recommendation videos, but that brand, they have oils like perfume oils, they have body oils, dry oils, they have lotions, they have body wash. I have all of them. They are phenomenal. I think my favorite is the sandalwood. Actually, it's such a good scent, guys. Like you need to go and find it and smell it. If you don't like it, send it to me. I'll give you the money for it. Like it's that good. The sandalwood's I think my favorite. Vanilla is really good too, but I think it's the sandalwood. So anything from Cyklar is phenomenally good. Dior. So the Dior Spring, I was just kind of like, yeah, okay. Like I didn't think that much of it. And honestly, it's just sort of a reiteration of everything that they're doing. There's a lot of colors that are coming out now that we've seen that they're calling spring summer. And there's like a blue in there that I think is very pretty. The only thing I want from the collection, and I'm going to talk about this on a member live coming up, is the compact that they have. I believe it's a highlighter. And that's mostly because of the packaging. The packaging looks really, really cool. Dior has some great eyeliners. They have great lip maximizers. They have great highlighters. They have good bronzers. They have great products, but they haven't come out with anything that I think is really unique or interesting. The first thing I've seen from them where I was just like, oh, that's different, is the packaging on this highlighter. Like this, the packaging, I'm likely to buy it just for the packaging. So that would be my favorite thing from the Dior. The other thing is the limited edition eyeshadows that they came out with that have the Canage packaging. There's Brown Picar and there's Midnight Lame, I think are the two that I have. They are very good. They are worth buying. Still would get them on sale, but the formula in there is excellent. Almost as good as the really old ones with the pine oil and the aloe. Not quite as good, but close. So those are worth picking up. The other thing I'd say from Dior is the bronzing stick. The formula in those is like a balm. It's a bronzing balm. And I have never had a product, I've never had a bronzing product sink in so well and look so good on my skin. I did an entire video comparing the different ones. The Dior is my favorite. The Dior Over Volume Mascara in Plum is excellent, but I think it's gone. Like, I think it's gone. But if you can find it, buy it. Okay, we're only on the D's, guys. We have a lot to go here. So I'm gonna try to speed this up. Dr. Idris, the unread serum and moisturizer, they are really good. Worked for me. I do like them. I've heard some people had some reactions to them. I don't know if that, I don't know why. Like, I don't know what in it was the problem, but I really like those products. I have redness. I have rosacea. I think they're great. The Edam Cashmere Peel. That is what started the whole barrier breakdown problem. The Edam product is a AHA, PHA, azelaic, lactic, and tranexamic acid product. It is too much for me. It is something that it's a milky exfoliant, and actually when I first used it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And it is, it's beautiful, and it does do a good job. But I can't use that more than like once a week. That is how sensitive my skin is. So if you're like me, and you have rosacea, or you have very sensitive skin, or you have eczema, or any of those things, I would at least talk to your dermatologist before using it. Again, it could just be me. I know tons of people who use that product and have no problem with it whatsoever. So, but I won't be able to use it anymore. I'll probably like not use it again for quite some time. I'll wait until the summer when it's really humid and gross outside, and then like maybe try to use it like once and see what happens and wait. But I do think the product works. My skin can't seem to handle it. Pray, the bond treatment for your hair. Buy it. That's all I have to say. It's phenomenally good. Talked about it a million times. It's a bond treatment. It works. It works really well. Elemis. My favorite things from Elemis are the facial pads and the marine cream for your face and body, and then the cleansing balm. They're all good. There's one that doesn't have any scent to it, if you have problems with that. Fenty. All the Fenty stuff is good. I actually really like Fenty. I know a lot of people are not big on Fenty. I don't really understand that, but I do think that some of their stuff is a little bit more high shine, high gloss, high sparkle, but I think their lip products are phenomenally good. Their lip liners and their gloss sticks especially are my favorite. If you're somebody who likes like the Chantecaille ones, you'll like the Fenty ones, and they'll be on sale at the Sephora sale. And I've talked about them in so many different colors, I don't even know now. Givenchy. Givenchy, the highlighting powder, the loose powders are really, really good. I really like them. I think Givenchy in general has good products. I just think they're similar to the Burberry sometimes. They kind of get lost in this middle ground. But I love the bronzer, the 4 Square bronzer. I think that's phenomenally good. I have it in the lightest shade and I think it works really well. I was very concerned it would be like muddy as the colors mixed together. It's not at all. So that one I would recommend. My favorite highlighting powders, the holiday one that they have, it has the gold top to it. It's still available. And Givenchy is having a sale right now. And I don't love the fact that you have to dump it into the cap, but I think that's why it works like it does. It gives a very wet look on the face. It just, I mean, it is beautiful. And then the lipsticks are good. Eyeshadows are good. I mean, like they have really great products. It just depends on whether you're a Givenchy fan or not. Gucci. I love the Hybrid Glow Blush. It's really great. It's an excellent, excellent product. They also came out with sheer lipsticks in brown pink shades. I picked them all up. Love them. Love them, love them. Guerlain, you know, for me, I like a lot of the Guerlain products. I love their lipsticks. I still hate the fact that they changed the case, the Rouge G, but anyway. Meteorites, I love Meteorites, but of course they changed the scent. The eyeshadows can be great. I didn't pick up the denim one with the blue in it because I feel like I just have so much blue, but the cases were really pretty. The Meteorite case looked really nice, but I didn't get it. And I would say if you're going to get anything from Guerlain, get their perfumes. Their perfumes are phenomenally good. Some of the best on the market. It's Guerlain, guys. Hermes, the foundation. I did an entire video on it. I think it's fussy. I think it's a fussy foundation. I think it works for some people perfectly, and I think for people like me that have drier, older skin, I think there's a way to apply it where it looks really good and it lasts all day, but if you don't do that, I think it just ages you. That's just me. Again, I know some people who love it. And so I think that one is that one's more particular than others. Irene Forte. So this has been introduced to me relatively recently. I don't know how I missed this brand. Like, I knew it existed, but I had never tried it. I have recently tried their serum, their night serum, which is exceptionally good. It's hibiscus. And I asked all of you for your thoughts because before I go out and spend my money on a whole more skincare where I have so much, I wanted to get your thoughts on whether it was even worth it. And the response that I got back from all of you was overwhelming. You were like, you must try this brand. It is the best brand. I was like, whoa. So I am gonna, there's numerous products that they have that have like lavender. I'm a huge lavender fan. So I'm gonna look for the ones that are like the soothing ones. There was a couple that were recommended to me, but Irene Forte, for the future, I'm gonna be doing more for them. Check them out. Hibiscus night cream, not serum, hibiscus night cream. Try it. It's really good. Jouer Cosmetics. I feel like they're an underrated brand. They're not luxury, definitely not. I'd say they're more mid to high end. I really like their brightening powder. I have their Pink Bright here and I have Westman here. I don't know if you can tell a difference. I would say the difference is the Jouer, it has more coverage. The Westman leaves less coverage. So if you're somebody who's drier, I'd still go with the Westman. If you're somebody who is oilier, I would definitely go with the Jouer. Because I feel like it has more, it's not just coverage, I feel like it has more like weight. It's like soft, it takes up more oil. So I think the Jouer is especially good. If you're normal to oily, Westman, normal to dry. That's my take. But I like the Jouer products across the board. Kosas, I love their blush and their highlighter in the Opaline. It's such a good highlighter. It's not something that I usually like, but that one I really like. La Mer, the lip treatment, I've talked about it numerous times. Yes, it's ridiculously expensive. I feel like it's one of the best lip treatments on the market though, because it gives you a really like good coverage. It's like a lipstick, but it's like a balm. I don't know what's in it. I mean, I know La Mer, but I don't know why that one's so much better, but it works really well on the lips. It doesn't dry out. It doesn't make you feel like you need to put balm on again when it dries off. Like get it on sale because it's way too expensive. Laura Mercier, I love Laura Mercier. The Tinted Blur Balm Stick is excellent. It has peptides in it. They also have a matte product. Again, Bare Minerals does the same thing, depending on whether you want matte or dewy. Both brands are excellent. I really like the Laura Mercier brands. I think they do great powder. I think they do great foundations. I would check the blushes. I would check them out if you're somebody who's looking for a better price point, something that's been around for a long time, isn't going to irritate your skin, and especially good for somebody who has more experience on their skin. Le Labo, the Violet 30. Try the Violet 30. I promise you, if you like violet, you're going to like it. It's a light fragrance. It's not like a heavy fragrance, but it's perfect. It's going to be perfect for spring and summer. Just Lily Lashes. The Lily Lashes are really good, guys. If you're somebody who likes a full lash, get the full lash. If you're somebody who wants a half lash, get the half lashes. They work. They basically have ones that adhesive that you use lash glue, but I have so many allergies, I don't suggest that for myself. So I use the ones that are just self-adhesive. Worked perfectly. Wore them on a runway. It was freaking hot and I was sweating and they didn't come off. They looked beautiful. They looked great. I actually figured out how to put them on. I'm still not good at it, but if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me on this one. MAC lip liner pencils. I got Spice Tea. It's a really good shade. I still like MAC. I still like the liners. I like the lipsticks. I like the eyeshadows. I think they're great. Yes, they've been around for a long time, but they've been around for a long time because they're good. The pencils are more pencil-like, but I mean, that's what they are. If you're looking for like a single shadow, they have some really good like black, cream, brown, you know, like things that you're going to use all the time in a single case. They're really reasonably priced and you get a lot in those little containers. Make Beauty is one of my new favorite brands. I had not used Make before I started this channel. I don't even know how long Make has been around, but in this last year or so, I've tried their blushes, their eyeshadows. I have their shadow on right now in Beam. Great line. I've liked every single thing they've done. I love their luminous eyeshadows, obviously. I love their blushes, the stick blushes. They're phenomenally good. Their concealers are great. Their tinted moisturizer. Make. Check out something from their brand and try it. I'm telling you, you will thank me later. Makeup Forever. Their Hydro Glow Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid is one of my favorites. I've talked about it for years. It's not new, but you should try it. Merit. It's Merit. Their lip liners are great. They're like less opaque, but they're really good for like an everyday look. Just want to throw them on. I carry them with me in my purse a lot of the time because I just want something that's not gonna contrast, you know, like I can just put it on and it gives me some color, but not a ton. It lasts though. Their Bronze Balm sculpting powder, sculpting bronzer is really good. Their shadows are great. Their single shadows are great. Their cheek things are great. I love the Merit brand. I love the Great Skin. I love the moisturizer. It's a great brand. It's phenomenally good. Again, one of my favorites that I talk about a lot. Mother Science Molecular Genesis. There's a serum and a moisturizer, barrier repair. That's all I have to say. It's what I've been using. I think it's the thing that helped fix this. So you should check it out. They're great products. Seriously, I think that's what fixed it. Perricone MD, the Eye Lift Serum. I promised you I would give you an update. I haven't spent enough with the Deep Crease Serum to tell you because I ruined the barrier and then I was like, I'm not going to use that on my face. But the Eyelid Lift Serum I did continue to use because I hadn't been putting retinols on my eyelids. And yeah, it does seem to be working. And it's not irritating. So I would suggest looking at the Perricone MD. They have a cream that I really like that helps with redness. It's like it does a lot of things. It helps with lines, it helps with redness, helps with firming. And Perricone is, again, one of those products that's been around for a long time, but I do like their products. I think they're very good. Nua, I've talked about the Nua device, guys. I don't know how much more I can say about the Nua device. It works. I used that before my runway as well. It lifts the skin. You have to use it consistently or it doesn't work. Olaplex, the number 3 they redid. I like it a lot more now. I use it probably like once a month. The problem with the Olaplex, it's not a problem, but it is really meant for people who have more damaged hair. So if your hair is really damaged, I would try the Olaplex. It's extremely good. If I use too much of it though, it weighs my hair down because my hair is actually not damaged because I spend so much money on my hair. And I use all these different types of really good products. So I use it on the ends, which by the way, need to be cut. I need like 6 inches cut off my hair. I'm going to be doing that soon. But the Olaplex number 3 is worth it. I also like their entire line of leave-in conditioner and their bond treatment and their shampoos and conditioners. They're all very good. I like Olaplex. Prada. I haven't tried their new gloss, the Liquid Balm. I need to try that. But I have heard really good things. You know how I feel about their matte foundation and you know how I feel about their eyeshadows. I wore their matte foundation for the runway because I needed something that would stay. And it did. It was extremely good. Worked really well. Rare Beauty. I love everything from Rare Beauty. There wasn't anything that came out this first quarter that like blew me away, but I've talked about it repeatedly because I think it's really good. It will be on sale. I believe she just came out with a matte foundation. I probably won't try that unless you guys really want it. RMS. Everything from RMS is good. Their blush and their bronzers are probably my favorites. And then of course their highlights are really good too. RMS is great. RMS especially for, I would say, again, skin with more miles on it, skin with more experience. Excellent, excellent product. Sarah Creel. All the Sarah Creel products are excellent, but the thing that I would pick up is the eyeliner. You need to pick up the eyeliner during the Sephora sale. I'm gonna get all the shades. I have 4 shades right now, so I think there's like 3 that I have to pick up. Shani Darden Skincare, the Hydration Peptide Cream for dry skin. That's fantastic. The Rescue Serum with azelaic acid is awesome. I've been able to use that. The one that I used that then broke the barrier completely was the retinol from them. And it was because I was using the Edam and then I tried to use that, and not at the same time, but I had been using the Edam and then I tried to use, you can't do it. So I really like that brand though, the Shani Darden, really good brand. I think the quality ingredients, it works really well. I saw real results very quickly, but the retinol, I can't do. So other than that, great. Tarte, I like the Tarte products. I think they're good. I like the neutral eyeshadows. The Shape Tape is much better. They have a dewy one now that I showed you guys. I think it's great for the concealer. And overall, I actually think it's a good, accessible brand, like Sephora level brand. Shark, the Glossy, buy it. It's what I use on my hair practically all the time, unless I'm spending the time to do a real blowout. Sisley, there's nothing by Sisley I can't recommend to you. Buy something from Sisley. Phenomenal brand. Everything they have is good. The lip, sheer lipsticks, the actual lipsticks, the foundations, the bronzers, the blushes, the highlighters. They supposedly came out with a new highlighter, which I need to try. I don't know if it's here in the US yet, but I would definitely recommend it. Jones Road is excellent. It's that Bare Minerals, Bobbi Brown, of course, because she started it. No makeup look. They have really good products. The Miracle Bombs now come in small sizes. Those are fantastic. They've made them less emollient. I really like them. The single shadows are great. The lipsticks are great. And could I go on? Soft services, the TheraPlush Extra Milk, the hand lotion, you'll really like. If you like the kind of scents that I like, a gourmand, milky, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. And it has retinol in it for your hands, but that doesn't seem to bother my hands. And it does make a difference in making your hands look younger. So I would strongly recommend it. I really like the soft services. And I just got the soft services buffer bar. This is a bar that has gone viral everywhere. Now, the original form of this is just like, it doesn't have a scent like this one. This one has orange and I think chocolate or something in it. I bought both. I got the original one and then this one. There's 2 bars in each package, and this is the one that's unopened. It's a really good buffing bar if you need that for your body. It feels very comfortable. It's not going to scrub your skin raw or anything, but it's a viral product for a reason. Check it out. Tata Harper. I have mentioned it recently. The cleanser is really good. I like the calming cream. You notice the barrier calming thing. Glass bottles are beautiful, and it would make a great gift too because they're just really well put together. I'm very impressed by that, and I think that I really like the way that they put their brand together, and it's very it's well thought out, the products. It meets a lot of people's needs, and I think it's a decent price point for what you're getting and the ingredients in there. Beautiful packaging, glass bottles, and the products actually seem to work. Tom Ford has been hit or miss. I love their gel eyeliner pencils. I think they're really good. Their lips liners are my favorite. I've talked about them like a million times. Their Architecture Soft Matte Blush I now really, really like. I only have it in one shade, the Plum, but what I would say about it is if you're looking for a matte blush, it's really good. You just need to use the right brush with it. The Eye Color Quads, I have the cream, and I really like the cream, but I still like the original ones better. I would say if you don't have any of the original ones though, and you like the Tom Ford brand and you're interested in those types of shadows, I think they're worth it on sale. And I would definitely try the other ones, the ones that aren't cream. I haven't done that yet, so I need to check those out. U Beauty, still would say the neck products are really good, and the new Barrier Mist, that is fantastic. Any sound you hear in the background that is Harper, I don't know why he's making those noises, because he's Harper. There's the Victoria Beckham eye wardrobes. They're extremely good. The foundation drops are back in stock. Pick those up. I've talked about those repeatedly. They're excellent. Westman Atelier, the entire line of Westman Atelier is really good. But again, they can be very, very expensive, so it depends on whether or not it's something that you really want to invest in. But I find as a no makeup, clean brand, the Westman is the best. It's just very expensive. The only thing I don't like by them is their lipstick, but their new lip balm is phenomenally good, unfortunately. Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent has excellent products. The Nude Hours eyeshadow palette, the 9-pan, has sold out every single time it has launched online. It is available right now as I film this, but I'm sure it'll be gone by the time I'm finished with this video because nude eyeshadow palettes, guys, they just sell out immediately, especially decent ones. I have the Love Nude Lip Blush or Soft Blurring Lip Color on right now. I really like it. The new liners are really good as well. The lip liners, if they're on sale, I would definitely pick them up. I'd pick them up actually full price, but I have so many liners, I don't need them. But I'd say they're almost as good as the Tom Fords. They're not quite as good, but they're almost as good. The highlighters are great. They are getting rid of the new line, the NU, which I really like, but they're getting rid of it. And the blush I have on today, this is Chili Crush, which Elizabeth out there sent me because she bought it and she said it didn't really work for her. On me, I think it looks really nice. It's a nice red blush, but you just have to be very careful with it. I use this brush with it because you need to like pounce it in. I would not suggest swirling it on somebody who is as pale as I am. But if you have a deep skin color, this is gonna look really good. I think it's excellent. So now we're gonna go really quickly through the non-beauty items. Again, this is a speed review, guys. So if you're looking for detail, DM me or go to the videos that are in detail. AG1, I've talked about them repeatedly. They have really good nighttime products. Those are called AGZs. The AG1 flavor packets, they have just every single type of vitamin you can possibly think of. If we were all eating what we're supposed to be eating, we wouldn't need these things, but none of us do. There's the D3K2 drops. I am very low in D3. I have an autoimmune condition that for some reason my body doesn't absorb D correctly. So the D3K2 together in a drop, you just drop it on your tongue, your body takes it in much better than if you're taking a pill. So something that you should definitely take a look at. I really like the AG brand. I think they're very good. The Orate, the jewelry from Orate, they have great products. Orate has lab-grown diamonds, which I prefer, and I think they do really good work. I love the designs. I think they have a lot of very eclectic things, and then they also have things that look more like other designs if you're looking for that. But the wave ring that I have and the chain necklace, it's like a vermeil. They both look fantastic. Ann Taylor has had some great sales, and they have a lot of good everyday clothes for people who are looking for, like a great cardigan or a great skirt. And they've had like 70% off sales. So I've talked about them a couple of times. I think they have some really great staples that you should check out. Ritual vitamins are the vitamins that I take. They have any type of vitamin that you can possibly think of. I trust them because you can see transparently what's in every single vitamin, which to me is very important. I'm going down the list, guys. Claire V. It is a brand, make purses. I think they have some jewelry too, but bag charms, that type of thing in Los Angeles. I picked up the blue one that I showed you guys when I was out there with Sophia. They're a great brand. They're at Nordstrom. They have really eclectic designs, a lot of different types of pieces, and they have some really beautiful leather. Like they're really well made, and some of the bag charms are very cool. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, so you don't have something that everybody else has, I would check out the Claire V brand. I really like them. In that vein, Coach. Coach has done some really great stuff. I love everything they've done. The two bags that I would say are my recommendations is the blueberry bag that Sophia was able to pick up for me, which hasn't actually launched yet. That bag is basically the East-West Kiss Lock. I think that's gonna sell out the minute we see it. I have it in the blue, there's a red, there's a black, there's some other shades. The minute I see it, guys, I'll let you all know, but that one I think is gonna be super, super popular. It went down the runway and everybody loved it. And the other one is, I forget the name of it, but I'll put it down below or put up a picture. And it came out for like 5 seconds and then it was gone. You can find it on secondary sites, but it's like $1,000 on secondary sites, which I find interesting. But I love the blue suede that they've done. I think it's gorgeous. Cult Gaia is another brand that does like bags and jewelry. I really like their stuff. They do shoes. I think they have fun things. They're at Nordstrom and at Cult Gaia, and they have just really eclectic fun stuff that isn't going to look like, everybody else. Electric Pix is another brand that I really like. I have their necklace on today, and I have a Harper necklace from them. Harper after my puppy. I have the Eris ring, which looks like the Spinelli whatever brand that costs thousands of dollars. I think their stuff is really fun, and I think they have great pieces. And if you're looking to spend money on 14 karat, and I totally get that, and that's an investment, something that you'll keep for a lifetime. But a lot of times there's designs that I really like, but I wouldn't want to spend thousands of dollars on them. They're more, trendy or eclectic or something I wouldn't wear very often. So then something like this I think is just a great way to go. Frank and Eileen, which is what I'm wearing today, one of my favorite brands. I think it's great for somebody who is looking for something that is casual, but upscale casual. The fabrics are really well made. These are the heavier ones that are made for fall, winter. They have linens, they have silks, they have denims, they have great fabric, really well made, made in the United States. And I will be picking up some spring and summer pieces coming up soon. Heaven Mayhem is another jewelry brand. There's a choker that I have from them and some rings and pieces that I've showed you. I really like their brands, a little bit like Electric Picks. They have, you know, a little bit more fun, trendy pieces that you won't necessarily want to spend like a fortune on, but you want to get something that you can wear that's going to look, you know, good quality. Hammett, another bag brand. They have some great pieces that I really like. Happy Aging. They have their NAD longevity shots that I've been taking for almost a month now. And I say this in all seriousness. I never really have a lot of energy. I always feel tired, but those shots actually work. They're basically vitamins and juice, and I take them twice a week. I'm ordering a 3-month supply. My own money. They're the only things that I have used that I actually noticed a difference in my energy levels. Like, seriously. They also supposedly over time improve your skin. My husband keeps saying that I look younger and my skin looks great. I don't know if it's that. It could be all of the other things I'm doing, but it doesn't hurt. So I really do. They're not paying me. I would check them out. Sundays for dogs. That's all Ellie will eat now. I'm not joking. Like, I have the other dog food. She won't eat it. Once we got the Sundays for dogs, she leaves that other food that we've had for her since we got her. She won't eat it. She'll only eat the Sundays for dogs. So if you have a dog, you should try Sundays for dogs because she absolutely loves it. Loves it. Loves it. Jellycat. You know, I love the Jellycat pieces. I have, you know, a lot of the little swooshy things. I have the Shamrock bag charm. I got a really cute, a little Harper looking bag charm from my sister-in-law for Christmas. I love them. Kozaz is another brand that has great jewelry stuff that I like. I think it's worth checking out. I've worn a bunch of their pieces and talked about them. Laundry Sauce. I have picked up the Himalayan Cashmere now. I have like 7 different scents from Laundry Sauce. I can't allowed to buy any more detergent of any kind. I probably have enough for a lifetime. But the scents are all really good. They're all very different. I find that they give you enough scent so that they smell really good, but if you don't want something strong, just don't use any of the scent boosters, and it's just a light scent that stays. Really, they're not irritating. I think they're great. I would say the best one for somebody, if you do have allergies and you're concerned about that, Himalayan Cashmere. Lauren Moshi, I recently got something from them. If you saw the hoodie that I was wearing with the crystal butterflies on it, there's pants that go with that too, but I need to get them hemmed. That is such a fun line. You should check her out. She has really cool stuff made in the US, and it's got a very Y2K vibe, that particular hoodie, but I really like it. It's very soft and it's lightweight. It looks really cute on. When I first got it, I was like, would I wear this? And then I put it on, I loved it. So keep that in mind. Oleata, I have the bag, that red East-West bag. It's what sold me on East-West bags. They make great leather. It's a brand that was started by 2 sisters in New York. Phenomenal brand. I think it's like especially great for somebody who's looking for a tote for work. They have some really good ones. Monica Venator, they're gonna be on sale for the Nordstrom sale. Put the things in your cart. Some of my best and favorite jewelry pieces that I have come from Monica Venator. FitFlop. I know the name doesn't sound luxurious. I don't know why they called it that, but they're really well made with nice leathers and really good stitching. But the most important thing about their shoes is they're incredibly comfortable. Like their platform T sandals, which I have in different shades. When I first bought them, I was like, I don't know if I'm able to walk in these because they are really comfortable. You can walk in them all day. And they look really good and they last. Check them out. Like, I know the name is a little, but really good brand, really well made, really like them. Rag & Bone, their sweatpant jeans, they're all I want to wear when it comes to jeans now. The new ones with the stripes down the sides, I really like those. I have to figure out which shades I want to get. I wear a medium to give you an idea. They're too long, they have to be hemmed. Cyklar, they have the Serene State gummies, I really like. They also have metabolism bites. These are a little bit different. I think these take longer to tell whether they're working for you, but these work really well. I really like these. These are great products, especially to like travel with. Maison de Sabre, I showed you the blue bag that they sent me and all the little charms, like the little Miss charms, the Mr. charms. They don't have them anymore. They were limited edition. Now they have like the fruits, and I think they have a new one coming out. But anyway, they're great bags. The leather is exceptionally good French brand, been around for a very long time. And if you want to start with like, get a little bag charm, they have Hello Kitty bag charms too. They're really cute. They're extremely well made and the leather is like indestructible. So you should check them out. Love those. Good Patch. This is what I used last week. These are great. They have different ones. Obviously this is a particular one, but they have ones that are for like relaxing. They have ones for headaches. They have ones for backaches. They have ones for every different thing that you can think of. They're a great brand. They're just like a patch, like a Band-Aid. You put them on and they do exactly what they say they're gonna do, and I really like it. Lola blankets, as you might have seen, Ellie has taken them. I have 2 of them, and every time I put one down, Ellie takes it. But the good news is that they're washable. You just throw them in the wash, you can wash them, it's no problem. So although, of course, Ellie smells like flowers and rainbows, I do want to wash those blankets more often, and so I do, and I haven't had any problems. Like, they look exactly the same as they did when they were brand new. They are beautiful, soft, gorgeous blankets that your dogs will take from you, but they also have dog blankets. And I would suggest picking them up when they go on sale. They have like 30% off sales. And I think they have really big sales, like 40% off at the end of the year. I think, yeah, they do. At the end of the year, they have some really big sales if you're waiting for that. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. I went through that as quickly as I possibly could, but I know this is a long video. You know, when you're doing speed reviews of every single thing you've tried for 3 months, especially all of the things that I talk about here on the channel, I knew it was gonna be long, but I tried to hit everything as quickly as I possibly could, but still giving you detail. I'm sure I still missed something, but it should give you at least a good starting point to go from for the Sephora sale and all the other sales that are coming up this summer. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.